Fourth topic, we are going on to some soccer, specifically Barclays Premier League over in England. And thankfully, my Chelsea Blues are the champions. This is Michael's favorite topic of the day. Headlining Chelsea are champions. Chelsea champions. I want some soccer today.
Congratulations.
I appreciate
that.
Sealed the deal this past weekend. It doesn't really matter what happens now. I mean, you know, we are champions. It's great. It's great. It's been a while, been a little bit of time. Jose Mourinho. This is Jose Mourinho's fourth title that he's won out of the 5 since they call it the Premier League era, which started, I believe, in 92, 93. Yeah. Chelsea also went on to finish with longest streak at number 1, at being number 1 in the top position for several weeks. And that's also a record in the Premier League era. So what do you think about Chelsea's rise? I know you're excited to talk about this, Michael.
So excited.
So we're going to talk about other teams too, about like our most overrated teams, most underrated teams, who's going to dominate, who's going to be in the top next year. Mm-hmm. But for right now, Chelsea are the champions. So
they're the champions. Season. The thing about Chelsea, they're just so loaded. They've got so much depth. When you have that much depth, I mean, how could you not win? You know what I mean? Because that's the thing. You know, with Arsenal, for example, it's like we've had a lot of injuries. You know, we don't have the depth that Chelsea has. So when you get like a star player going down for like a few months, we feel it. Yeah. You know, so that's the good thing. That's the smart thing. That's why you look at teams like Real or even like Barcelona. You just gotta have some depth. Yeah,
and we're gonna talk. I mean, you know, it's about overrated teams, and I would say, man, maybe you and I probably Man City may be the most over. Which is it's hard to say because they have won 2 out of the last 3. Yeah. Well, now 2 out of the last 4, but before this year ended, they won 2 out of the last 3. Premier Leagues. They're not a scrub team. They're not scrubs. Yeah. But they have even more depth, I would say, than Chelsea. More money invested in that team, and it's just you look at that team and they've struggled. Yeah. They don't do well in the Champions League. At least Chelsea went to the semis last year, but it's tough for
no,
Man
it
City.
Absolutely is. This is a team
so much
that
talent
was
on that
supposed
team.
to going in. At one point, they were only about a point behind you guys. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, but I know for me, my underrated team, I'd have to go with Arsenal. I'd have to go with Arsenal.
Underrated, yeah, sure.
Underrated, yeah. Overrated, I agree with you on Man City. Yeah. Underrated, I have to go with Arsenal simply because of the fact that this is a club that everyone says, oh yeah, they'll finish 4th if they're lucky. At one point, we were like 7th.
We were struggling at the beginning of the season.
For a few months, everyone's like, oh, they're a one-man club. They're only going to go as far as Alexis will take them. But then
Giroud came back and actually did pretty well.
He's been contributing. We've been looking good with, you know, I mean, we haven't lost a game in like, I want to say, don't quote me, I have like 10 games or something. It's been a while since we've lost a game. I know we did get the draw against Chelsea, but we haven't lost a game in a while. So we're looking good. It's an entirely different club right now.
I would have said Liverpool maybe 2-3 months ago because they were on a streak. They had won a lot. They were winning a lot. It looks like they finally found their groove. I would have said Liverpool, the team to look out for. They almost won the league last year as well. But no, definitely I would say Arsenal as well. I would agree definitely with Arsenal. They're going to be good next year. I think they'll continue to build. Chelsea's going to continue to build. Man U needs help.
But Liverpool, I'd watch out for them next year just because this year was kind of a bust. But I think next year they're going to reload, do what they got to do. They could be dangerous next year.
It's going to be good. Hopefully the Premier League will compete in the Champions League next year.